Alright, so the fencing in Rust, kind of crap, right? Like, no one's really using it. You see it in, like, Raid Simulator, and I mean, a few bases, like, they're implementing the fence meta, where there's two fences and you can't shoot through. I mean, the enemy sees you, but he can't kill you, right? But, I mean, how do you get better fencing? And so what I'm implying here is, so the problem with, like, fencing is, like, you could just easily ladder over it. It's not too hard. I mean, in this case, you could easily just boost right over it. But, I mean, you get a horse, right? You jump on a horse. Like, I mean, they're getting over this fence. It's not even too hard. I mean, if they didn't have a boost or a horse, like, they just use a ladder, right? So, I mean, if you guys seen my previous videos, I'm exploiting this little ladder pipe blocker meta. And I mean, some people were like, what do you have, what do you have friggin' out of your mind? It's too much work. It's like 3 mouse clicks. I can't do it, man. It's too much. No, but like, let's be real here. Like, people that are actually like playing the game. I mean, these guys are probably the people that are like tuning in, right? These guys, the gigas are tuning in. They're like, what's Cryptbite got up his sleeve? 7K enjoyer. What's he got? Well, you just take these deployables and your pipe tool, and like, man, you can block the freaking ladder. Like, what? Busted. So, I mean, and it kind of looks cool too, right? Like, look at this, look at this. You get them all powered up. You get this like RP-esque like little fence compound. And so, I mean, here's another simulation of the fence idea. You got 2 layers of fencing, and so we're exploiting fence meta now. So if the enemy is on the outer layer of this fence, and you're on the inner, I mean, you're behind 2 layers of fence, you can't be shot. I mean, the bullets just don't register. So I've set up these little things here, and so I'm blasting the one table, and we're gonna blast the other table. And so you can see here that this table that's behind the other 2, or the 2 layers of fence, didn't even receive any damage. So, you know, this is how you would exploit. That's how you exploit it, right? You get a door that you could swing open, and you decide when the bullets come through, right? You shoot through the fence door while it's open, right? And so you can kind of see here, right? Like, if you can't ladder over these fences, it's pretty broken. And you can see here, I'm trying to demonstrate, is the Explo ammo on a fence. If you don't know what you're doing with the Explo ammo, like, these fences aren't coming down. There's a specific spot you have to shoot the Explo ammo in order to raid a fence. And I'll show you, it's right here. You just shoot right here. And so it's about like 1.5 mags of Explo, and you pop the fence off just like that. And so you can see here, there is a raid block. You can't immediately smash the fence back down. So it's just like a high wall, like you get the raid spikes or whatever. But so this is what a rocket would be like if you rocket raided. And so I mean, you just got 4 raid blocks, and so if you build the fence compound like I did here, you can see. So I mean, you might want a little bit of cover here when you're getting raided, when they come in through that first layer. And this is kind of what it would look like to seal it back up real quick. And yeah, so this is what the raider would see if he was on the outside. Now here's one thing I should point out. And so when you're building this, you got to make sure you put the combiner right where I put it, right there. Because if you don't, and you don't place that combiner properly, you won't be, as you seen just a second ago, you won't be able to seal it back up. And so this is what it kind of looks like to build. I mean, put the pipe on the fencing, on the higher 2 cell high fence. And so here's just another demonstration that, like, yeah, if this combiner's in the right spot, you can put the fences back up. And so, like, the fences are pretty busted when you got turrets, especially a bolty turret. Like, you're not getting close. And so just imagine like a high wall, like, I mean, the bolty wouldn't shoot through the high wall, you know what I mean? So, like, kind of busted. So there's like a bunch of things that are going for this, like, fence idea. And, like, if you think about it too, like, you don't have to BP high wall and stone wall. And, I mean, and depending on, like, where you live, you might be getting, like, a ton of metal. And, I mean, if you use the salvager a lot, like, you realize quickly that, like, it's only, like, 2 sheet metal. And you're getting, like, 4 fences. It's like 100 metal per fence. But, yeah, I thought you guys might enjoy this. It's some more unorthodox shenanigans I'm onto here. Take it or leave it. Might not be your cup of tea, but I mean, I'm probably going to try this out in a few wipes. And I mean, you guys tell me. You do a wipe with it and just see. So, I mean, there's more things you could do, right? Like, you could exploit this, like, double layered fence thing just a little bit more. Maybe have, like, a thing inside your base. Like another, like, fence door that you could, like, go in behind and then... And so if you put, like, a pressure pad with door controller, you know, you stand on the pressure pad, blast off a quick little spray, and then, you know, stand back. Even if they do kill you, like, the pressure pad's gonna, like, close the door. But anyways, thought you guys might enjoy that. And, you know, if you thought it was enjoyable, and like, subscribe. You know, we're at the end here. Everyone's gonna be clicking off. Like, subscribe, everybody. And, you guys that made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you, and you guys are really supporting the channel, and I'd love to have you around, and everyone that's new, welcome. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.